let's talk about print templates now. So print templates, when I go in, you have to have a transaction open, right? So if I go to my customer center and I'm going to open up an estimate. So when we're trying to modify what the print template looks like, right? The print to PDF, or if they're printing, and for right now, we don't have an email. We're working on an email, but the print, the way that our customers who use it do, which a lot of customers do anyway, is they print it, right? So I hit the print template, they come in here, then they send it to a PDF, and then they use their Outlook to email that PDF out, right? Or they send it down to a, however, the HTML or whatever it is that they want to do. Or they just print it out, physical copies if they need to as well. So once we're in this screen, you can hit design. Are you guys all following?
Mm-hmm.
And this takes us to the designer.
Hey,
Okay,
Marjorie.
so, yep.
Is there any way that you could make that just a little bit bigger?
That's the nice thing about having it in this web browser, right? Okay, now this designer tool is freaking crazy. Let's be real. Like there's 100 million things you can do. So the key parts that I just touch on with customers, if I'm going to be talking to them about this, is one is you have a box, you click on the box, you right-click copy, you right-click paste, right? So if I wanted to add an additional field besides sales rep, I'm going to copy and paste the box, and then I'm going to edit it and say, you know, PO number. Okay, and then you can play around with the drag and drop. When I get the, can I grab it? There we go. All right, so similar to what we're doing in QuickBooks. Now, if I needed to add a field that's a data field, you click on the little barrel on the right side, and then it says JSON data source, and this is where all the fields are. Right, so build to address field, customer info field, which you can pull more information here than you can in QuickBooks even. Estimate lines, ship address, right? Because you can pull things like time created. I mean, there's just other fields that you can pull. I don't see build to. Build to address. The PO field goes. Grab that. Oh, PO number. There it is. Okay. So I double click on PO number. I drag it and drop it over. Go. PO number. Let me just put it here. There we go. And then I can, once it's there, I can move it over to my box and resize it and all the things. Oh, there you go. Okay. Now, one of the things that I learned is that there is, when you come back to the gear, so like if I wanted size, I can type in size and hit search, and it will pull up things that have size in it. So it makes it easier for me to go through the font size as an example, right? I can make the font size bigger, smaller. Or if I wanted to do orientation, where you what's it called where it goes to the middle? Oh my gosh, why can't I think of that word right now?
Is it justifies?
Is that what it is? What's it called where it's like it's in the center? I'm It's all the things that you would use inside of like Word or inside of
Alignment.
alignment.
It's like,
There we go.
yeah.
Okay. All right, so here, right, then we have text alignment, vertical alignment, horizontal alignment. So I want it in the center, I want it in the middle, right? So you can use that search box to help you navigate through the like insane amount of things that you can do, you know, custom-wise, basically. And use the words like you would use in Excel or Word. You can come in and add logos. Like I can add a picture box, drag and drop it, right? Click on the picture. And pull in my image.
How did you get to that? I missed that, to be able to get to the image source.
So you just click on image here, the image, and drag it over.
Okay.
And then once you click on that box, it gives you settings. There's font settings, and then there's image settings.
Okay.
And you can get to the source. And then it just takes you to Windows navigation.
Got it. Okay.
Picture. That means. You can add text boxes, and type in whatever you need to add in additional. So if we needed like a thing at the bottom that said, you know, blah, 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 have, you know, your credit card payments or whatever is going to be charged automatically, or whatever the words are that they add to the bottom of their transaction or their templates. You can add those by just hitting text box. Add rich text. So it's very similar to like a like designing something in Word, which can be overwhelming. So the parts that I like to show customer is I like to show right-click, copy, right-click, paste. I show them how they can pull in the additional information from the barrel, right? And then I show them the search. If customers ask us to design and make it mimic exactly what's in QuickBooks, then that's our opportunity to do additional, you know, some additional services for them. But it's not going to be too much more, right, than what's in QuickBooks. So try not to get lost in all the things you can do, basically. Okay. You do have a preview once it's designed. Then you can hit save. Oh yeah, there's also like when you're searching for borders, you can search for border. Right, and then border color, right, size, thickness, etc. Oops, shoot. Of course, there we go. Anyway, so then you can preview it, right? You can see what it looks like. And then now we can print it. Okay, you can also reset the default if you go too crazy. Good.
And with regards to emailing a PDF, is it not the case that Outlook integrates with Fourlane CX?
No, you have to print to PDF. You have to print to PDF, and then you would email out of Outlook.
Okay.
All right, so those three things need to be set up, right, when we do a design of CX.
So those three things are custom fields, screens, how they appear, and form templates.
Right. And the reason for that is, and so this is, again, not CX specific, this is all third-party applications. We cannot read that data. If we could read that data, we would have automated it. We cannot read that data. QuickBooks does not give us that data.